to continue. So as far as it goes, so Dream with the J means our reality. We will be coming to you live at times. We will record some things. Everybody is creative, and we just have a lot to share with you. And again, it's therapeutic for me. I need this. I just feel incomplete at times, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to share my world with you. Dreams World, Dreams Chronicles. We're going to discuss it. I want to go over my journey with Brooklyn. Right now, we're going through the COVID scare. I'll let you guys know to stay tuned. It comes in 3 days. They said they're doing the PSR or PCR test. It's a 3-day test versus the rapid test. It's more accurate, and that's what the hospital wanted to do here at Winnie Palmer. So that's what we did. So as I was saying, it's just therapeutic for me, and I'm going to talk. You know, there's a lot of things that I haven't done in a while. I don't cook anymore. My husband cooks all the time, so I want to get back cooking. I want to get back to spending more time with my kids. I want to get back and fit, but that's another journey in itself, because I'm planning to get a tummy tuck. I'm just over it. Let me get the tummy tuck. It's a tummy tuck for me, and then I will maintain it afterwards. So I will be going through my journey with that, and that's going to be in March. I want to plan a dream goal for everyone, a financial goal. I want to get to 6 figures by January 1, 2022. I will be starting on January 1st. I'll be breaking it down. I will be vlogging how I make my goal on a monthly basis. We could do it daily, weekly, or monthly. Again, I'll be vlogging with that, so that'll be a vlog in itself, and another hashtag. Again, I'm starting that one on January 1st. Something big is about to happen. I will be closing on our new house in 23 days, so please excuse the madness all over the place. We have pictures turned upside down. We are moving. There's stuff everywhere. We have so much things. It's so much of us in this 3-bedroom house. We have 2 living rooms that, you know, we converted into a bedroom, but it's still not enough space. So we're moving into a house that we all can fit in. We have our own space. I'm gonna have my studio area where I can work and do the things that I do. I do have multiple business that are, you know, I'm still entertaining as well. But again, so I'm gonna make this a journey for me. It's gonna be great. I also am gonna be diving into my kids, my son, my 18-year-old son Giovanna, what he's going through. I mean, and I would have never imagined. So we'll be discussing that, and we'll be going through that. He's supposed to be leaving the day after we close on our house to New York to go spend time with his dad. His sister decided to stay and help me out with Brooklyn Dream and the kids. I am going to be talking about, hi Jazz, don't jump.
Don't jump. Don't jump. Come around. Come around. She's coming. She's coming. She's coming, guys.
If it's not one of them, it's another. So that was Jazz. We will be talking about Jazz. Jazz has a story to tell. Jazz is from a whole nother state. We got Jazz from Just Puppies, and Jazz got a story to tell, baby. So we're going to talk about that too. We're going to discuss. Jazz just licked baby anymore. Go. Jazz just licked Brooklyn's pacifier. So that pacifier is going into the garbage. Yeah, garbage it is. So I'm so sorry. Anyway,
Did she just fart?
oh, Jazz? Oh, Brooklyn. Jazz is a girl, by the way. So Jazz, we're going to be having a journey for Jazz. Jazz is going to be having puppies soon, one day. I don't know yet when. I'm not ready.
Year or two.
She's still my baby. Maybe in a year or two. I don't know. But that's coming too. I don't know when. I'm not ready. But back to kids. My life is crazy, y'all. I mean, just roll with me. Roll with me. I got to roll. Just like, I mean, it's crazy. we're gonna be diving into my 15-year-old. She is like my right hand. When I tell you, when I need help with something, when it's the kids, whatever it may be, she is right there. If I jump, she's jumping. That's my right hand, and she's always been since she was born. She jumped out of me. Literally, she jumped out of me. They told me to wait, don't push, and she jumped. And to this day, that's what she is. She is my China, my black China. I love her to death. And we'll be diving into her and what she wants to explore, and I'm gonna help her with that. You know, you never know what your kids want to do. Most of the time I don't have time to even talk to them to know what it is that they want to do. Most of the time I'm screaming at them, telling them, listen, clean my house. But I'm still gonna scream about that. I'm gonna figure out another way probably to figure it out. You guys can give me pointers on what I need to do, but my house gotta stay clean. That's one of my pet peeves. I'm gonna dive into the real, guys, like me wearing my wigs, how I do my hair. I recently learned how to do makeup, my own makeup, not nobody else's. I think I've done Janae's before too, but I am not an expert by far. I do a little bit. I learned from a very close friend of mine, Angel Horn. She does have a YouTube channel doing makeup. Again, she did my makeup. I said, okay, what I need to buy, I bought it and I tried, and I got videos on that, and I'll put that, out for you guys to see too. So that's another journey for me, because I'd like to get better at it and be able to, teach my kids, because Jordan is interested in learning how to do that too. Anyway, so we're going to dive into my middle child. That's my Jordan Faith. So her hashtag is keep the faith and dream. I created a logo. I got t-shirts made for our move-in day, and that is going to be our launch day. So you'll be seeing this after our launch of the actual video. We will be making an intro. We will be doing it all. I'm just, putting it out there what we're going to be doing. Jordan Faith, she's my middle child. She came at a time in my life where I needed the most faith. I had to raise her by myself. I mean, again, I had help from family that was around every now and again, but it was just me, Joanne, Janae, and Jordan, and we had to make it. I had recently graduated from college with a physical therapy degree, and I was having a rough time with her dad and, him not being around, and I couldn't pass my state boards. It was just too much. It was too much stress. I couldn't handle it. So all I did was try to make it the best way I can. And again, she came at a time when I needed the most faith. And she is an amazing little girl. She is very talented. Anything that she does, she puts her mind to, she masters it. And she doesn't realize how of a gem she is. And I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna let that shine in her. So I want to get on BJ, my Bobby journey. The first child me and Bobby had together. BJ came at a time when I had just met Bobby, basically, and we got pregnant within 2 months. We got married 6 months later at the courthouse, and then BJ was here in no time. We welcomed him with joy. He was an amazing baby. He never really cried. He was always attentive. He was so sweet, such a sweet baby. He would go to anybody.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear BJ. Happy birthday to you. Yay! How old are you now? How old are you now?
He put what I'ma die.
He did! How old are you now? Happy you now. May the good Lord bless you.
If he say a prayer, I'm gone.
Amazing. BJ came at a time when, we least expected it. He came quick. He was a sweet little boy. Everything was great. Everything was awesome. A sweet baby. The best baby ever. I mean, he was one of my best babies. I don't remember BJ crying much. He would go to anybody. He was just amazing. I have a video that I'll put on here so you guys can see too, where at his first birthday we were singing happy birthday to him. My sister was holding him, I think, and we said, how old are you? And BJ put up the number 1, and everybody was so shocked. He was smiling with everybody, verbal, eye contact, everything. And then at 18 months, a whole 360. I started to ask everyone in the house, did they notice that BJ wasn't responding to his name? He stopped speaking altogether. I had some clients that I spoke to, and they would tell me that the way how that started for their kids, or family members that they knew, I heard all too many times, was vaccinations. And I would hear about it. I had friends that told me about they wouldn't give their kids certain shots all at once or not at all until a certain age. And I never thought anything of it because I gave all my kids shots up until this point. I gave them their shots. So when I kind of thought that maybe this was the case for BJ, I immediately stopped his shots, stopped giving him shots. But I did request his results on how many shots, his records on how many shots he got and what he got, and it was too late. The shot that I was trying to avoid, he had already gotten. And I don't know if you guys know about the MMR. I did a lot of research on it. A lot of people are speaking on that, but again, the doctors are saying that studies show that it's not the reason for BJ's diagnosis. BJ, at the age of 2, was diagnosed with autism, and he is also nonverbal. So he goes to therapy 3 times a week. He has speech and occupational therapy, and he will be starting ABA therapy soon. This one is kind of hard for me and new. I have never experienced this before, so this is a journey for me. I called him Journey not knowing that this was going to happen, but this is his journey. And I'm with him. I'm on the job. I am going through it with him. It's hard some days because, you want the best for your kids, and he's such a sweet boy. He's so loving. And because he's nonverbal, he uses his screaming and anger as a way to communicate. Yeah. So that's what I'm going through with BJ. And now that I'm on off of that topic, but again, we will be exploring that. I will be exploring being an autistic mom. I do support it 100%. I am not in denial, and I'm living through it, and so is all my kids and my husband too. When we got custody of Bobby's daughter at the beginning of this year in February, this school had a lot of concerns about her too, and because I was already involved in going to the neurologist and the primary care doctor and seeing an OT and a speech and early intervention with BJ, I knew all the protocols to see what was going on with her, because she had a lot of stuff going on at school, a lot of anger issues, a lot of fighting, a lot of outbursts, and we want the best for our kids. So I took her to the doctor, and we got all the testing done from A to Z. And she was also diagnosed with autism as well. Malaysia is verbal though. When she came, it was rough. It was rough, I must say. It was rough in the beginning. But we are working through that as well. She's doing a lot better. We actually enrolled her back into actual school where she actually goes. She did start out in home, and that wasn't going so well because she's better in person. We were a little concerned about that because when we first got her, we would get calls from school at least 5 times a day, and we would go up to the school 5 times a day. I am that parent. I'm going to be involved in my kids 100%. I'm going to make sure they're good. You can call me about my kids, but I'm also a mom that will go to war for my kids as well, and that's what we do. So we went up to the school to see what was going on, and I was just shocked by what I saw. The class was just in complete chaos. It was just different kids with different diagnoses and different things all over the place. And I told Bobby, there's no way that she could learn in this environment this way. Right after COVID hit, so it was like starting over with Malaysia all over again. Bobby calls her Boogie, and we still take that nickname, but she goes by Malaysia. We respect that, so we do call her Malaysia. She did not know her ABCs. She did not know her 1, 2, 3s. We were starting from the beginning with her. I mean, she's progressed a lot. Her anger is seized a lot. She's not hitting anymore at all. We get good report from school now. We haven't been called to school not once since she's been back. I've actually got an email saying that she's improved tremendously and that they can tell there's a big change in her, which is amazing. And I spoke to her about that. You know, I'm a stickler for respect and structure and everybody being treated equal. And I've given her that and showed her love too. But I've told her, you know, right is right and wrong is wrong. When she's wrong, I'm not with her. But when she's right, I'm behind her 100%. Again, nobody's supposed to treat her bad, and she's not supposed to treat anybody bad. And it worked, and she's doing great. I mean, it was hard, but we worked through it. So that's my stepchild, but I don't consider her my stepchild. She's mine. And then next we have my niece, Chloe. Chloe is like my daughter. Since she was born, I've always had her with me. Off and on, you know, her mom and dad would take her away, but she always comes back home. So she's with me. We help her with school too, with the help of my Jordan and Janae. They help her with school, putting her on and, you know, getting her structured in school as well. It's just a lot on my mom right now. My mom does have my other younger 2 nephews by my brother with her that are 4 and 3 that she has at the house with her. So it's a lot on my mom and dad right now. My dad is newly retired and so is my mom. But it's like they started all over again because they have the 2 little ones and my brother's there too. So I take Chloe because she was the only girl over there besides my mom. And I have all the girls, so I brought them over. I brought her over and I keep the boys sometimes too, but Chloe's with us. And then, you know, we have Jream, our Brooklyn Jream. I had a dream I was going to have her, that she was going to be brown skinned like me, and that she is. She is here and she is the light of the family. Everyone loves her. And I'm having issues with keeping milk in my breast. The only other child I breastfed was Jordan. Jordan was really tiny, so I fed her the breast milk because I thought she needed it. And, you know, we didn't have dad around, so for purposes that he couldn't control, I must say, but I breastfed her and I had to wean her off because she was stuck, you know, but I could not pump because if I pumped, I didn't have anything in my milk and my breast, and she wouldn't feed on the bottle, so I would have to just breastfeed her. And I'm kind of having that problem now. Well, Brooklyn doesn't mind feeding off of the bottle or the breast, but she gets mad when that breast don't have no milk in it, and I'm trying everything. So I will be doing reviews on the things that I've tried with the breastfeeding with Brooklyn as well. I've tried everything. I've tried the lactating coffee. I've tried the lactating tea. I've tried the cookies. I've tried the bars. I've tried the shake. I currently have the shake that I'm trying. So I will be doing reviews on all of those. And then I have a friend of mine the other day, and when I was when I just had BJ too, she told me to try it, Malta. So I tried that, and we'll see how it works. I'm gonna be doing reviews on everything. I'm drinking the water like they're telling me to do, which I hate doing, but I'm doing that. I'm doing it all. So I'll be discussing that too. I'll also be discussing, you know, my hair and how it's doing. Right now, to be honest with you, I just pop on a wig. I pop on a wig. I'm currently, you know, rocking the headband wigs. I love them. So I'll just be popping on wigs until I'm settled in my new house and everything is good. But that's just where I'm at with everything. I just wanted to give you guys a rundown of my life and what I'm going through. And again, all of them have a story to tell, and I will be going through all of them. I want to also explore my relationship with Bobby, and we need therapy too. Nothing's perfect. I'm a Taurus and so is he, so we bump heads a lot because of that. Yeah, we have a story. And again, we're going to be doing couples night where we discuss things that we're going through and things that people might be going through, just for ways for us to get through, because no relationship is perfect and ours isn't by far, but we're trying to make the best that we can out of what we got. And with all these kids and the dog and just making it the best we can. We do the best we can with what we got. And, you know, this is, again, our reality, our dream. That's what JEAMS. That's what JREAM means to me, my reality. So that's a interview by me given to you of all of my kids and husband too. We have a lot in store. Everybody has great ideas. And we would just want to put it out there and just share Dreams World. Love you guys. Thank you guys for your time. Stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe. See you soon. Bye-bye.